When Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker kicked off his presidential campaign, he paused to single out someone in the crowd.
We used to tie ribbons around the tree in front of our house during the 444 days that Iran held 52 Americans hostage. One of those hostages was Kevin Hermening, who grew up down the way in Oak Creek.
Hermening was a 20-year-old Marine when Iranians stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran. He was the youngest of the hostages.
There's never been a penalty to Iran, ever, in blood nor treasure. That needs to be addressed.
35 years after his ordeal, Hermening's position toward Iran has not softened, something that has influenced Walker.
Kevin knows that Iran is not a place to do business with. You see, Iran hasn't changed much since the day he and the other hostages were released on President Reagan's first day in office.
The relationship with Hermening goes beyond a campaign speech. The two met about 25 years ago when Walker volunteered for Hermening in the former hostage's failed bid for a state assembly.
We've become friends for the last quarter of a century, mostly through politics.
In Hermening, Walker has a face to put on his hawkish foreign policy platform and slam the recent nuclear deal with Iran and what he deems as President Barack Obama's failures overseas.
Looking ahead, we need to terminate the bad deal with Iran on the very first day in office.
Hermening credits Walker for sympathizing with his harrowing experience and building it into his platform.
The governor didn't need to be in captivity with me for 444 days to come to the same conclusion that I think a lot of Americans have reached, and that is that Iran is not an honest negotiating partner.
As for future campaign appearances, the financial planner whose own political aspirations never panned out is willing to step in where needed. Carrie Antelfinger, Associated Press.